All right, hello everyone. How's everyone doing? How's everyone going? Today we're gonna do a deck doctor stream. That's right, we've got ourselves a deck doctor stream. So what do we got here? I'm looking at my deck right here, and yeah, I just recently made this one. This is a Flame Swords deck, so I'm just gonna jump in right now while I'm waiting for some people to come in and see who wants to get their deck doctored and fixed up. I've got my list right here. I'm gonna check it twice, and yeah, come on in and we'll see who's naughty and nice. We're gonna deck doctor some stuff. How's it going, G-san? G-san is here. What's going on? All right, what do we got right here? All right, we've got my boy Dark Flame Swordsman. I'm telling you, this guy is pretty good. I don't know why I have this reinforcement of the army. I thought I took it out. It's 41 card deck. Yeah, that's the 41st card. I actually really don't need this card. Now that I think about it, I mean, because it's just all it's gonna get me is Flame Swordsman, and I could just easily get that from Fighting Flame Swordsman. I can get that from Dark Flare Swordsman anyways. So we're gonna go right into this guy. We're gonna pitch the Fighting Flame Dragon. Throw him here. Bada bing, bada boom. All right. Now we're gonna tribute this. Get him away from us. Like it's a hot potato. That's good. No Molt Charmies. No nothing there. I mean, I could go for this. I guess I should just go for Mirage Swordsman. I mean, I don't see why not, because I have the normal summon Fighting Flame. And then I'll just take these two and go into like an SP Little Knight with the Diabell Star on the side. That should be more than enough there. So yeah, we'll do that. We'll get definitely a Mirage Swordsman there. And this guy's actually pretty absolutely disgusting, by the way. Yeah, no, I've got no list right now, Ryan. If you want to jump on here and be the first deck to get doctored, come on up and sign up to get your deck doctored. I can go for a Flame Swords Realm. That'll turn this guy away. Yeah, let's do that. That's probably like, what the heck is this dude playing? He's got a Flame Swords Realm? Anyways, we're gonna do this. Brian, how's it going? All right. And Moody Mod, also from Twitch here. I see you, Moody. How you doing? Let's send this guy to the grave. We don't need him for now. We'll get the OG Flame Swordsman, huh? How about that? Oh, Giant O with the first list. I see you, buddy. All right, I'm gonna add you first after this. I just gotta do a little concentration here. I'm like orange juice right now. I need to concentrate. Let's see. What should I go here? Probably, yeah. Let's go into SP Little with these two guys. This is the fusion, so he could just chill out for a bit. But Giant, oh, I see you. I got you first. We'll take a look at your deck, Mr. Giant. Yeah, we don't need any of that. Let's send to the graveyard. Let's send the Salamandra, because we got everything else. This gives us a deadly trap, by the way. This trap does 3 good things. I really love this trap. Now, I could have went for the fusion right now if I wanted to, but I actually kind of don't. I feel like I don't need to go for the fusion, because all he is a pop. He's pretty cool. He's a pop, and yeah, I really don't need to pop stuff right now. But let's just do this right here. The Gate Guardian deck is disgusting. I think I could update it. There's a lot of stuff I could do to it to upgrade it. That's definitely a deck that I gotta look into. So yeah, let's just end here. This doesn't look like a lot, but it actually is. Hey, and we got subscriber. Thank you so much for the sub. All right, we're gonna end phase. Get this. All right, this doesn't look like much, but it actually kind of is. And flip this down there. Yep, now we got an Omni Negate too across the board. All right. Again, don't look like much, but I'd rather fuse on the enemy's turn to get more of the surprise pop and do a couple of things than just have like a flames an on-demand pop, really. I mean, I guess you could go either way. He loses anyways. He just gives up. He gives up. His connection fails. He pulled the plug. He's like, what is this Flame Swordsman doing? What was he gonna do to my life? I was gonna ruin his life with Flame Swordsman. That Salamangreat trap is pretty deadly. Yeah, I already added you like a month ago, but you know what? Those papers get lost in the shuffle. So you know what, Giant? We're gonna add you right now. We're gonna take a look at Giant's deck here. All right. And yeah, then let's see. Take a look at Giant's deck. What kind of deck are you cooking up for us? And he's got the top replay. He already knows what's going on here. All right, good. See what he's cooking up for us. Ooh, a Tenpai. How'd you get skipped again? You didn't put your friend code in, Ryan. Ryan, you just said first deck. You got to put your friend code in, because I've got Giant. Oh, and then I got Moody Mod from Twitch, who's second. So Ryan, put in your friend code so I can get you. All right, let's see what's going on in this replay. All right, we've got Tenpai. Tenpai, you know, playing all the different Molcharmies, which is pretty much standard. But you're playing it with what kind of package is this? The Super Quant package. Really nice. This is a good graveyard effect here. I wonder if you're playing, whatchamacallit with this? I want to know already, since you're playing some Super Quants, I want to know if you're playing the, oh, what is it? Delta of Invitation kind of goes good for one of the Super Quants. But I guess I'll find out. I'll find out what you're doing here. You're baiting out stuff with this teleport here. Going to go into Blue Layer. Blue Layer's going to get you another Fairy Zelf in here. You can add any Super Quant, but you chose this one again. Interesting. All right, well, we'll find out here. You're doing that in the draw phase too. Always good, because you're playing around Droll and Lockbird, so that's pretty good. He's going to Draco Tail you. Okay, interesting. He probably doesn't know what you're doing. That's what's pretty cool about hiding behind the Tenpai there. Because you've got a bunch of ways to do it. Oh, that's why he's doing that. He's going right into El Shaddai Winda, which is really deadly. Gonna get a couple of draw effects off of that too. That's your special summon too. So now you can't special summon anymore. He gets 2 deadly effects. Gonna add a card and draw a card too. So he's gonna add Squamata there, and then he's gonna draw with Beast. So that's a little annoying. But here you go. You got Tenpai. Unfortunately, you can't special summon anymore. I believe now you're locked out of special summons. You have to kind of get rid of this guy somehow. But I don't think none of your guys can piece over that amount. I wonder. I'm guessing you're playing a since you're using Gold Sark. You're probably using one of the Dragon Rulers, the Fire Dragon Ruler. I don't think he's got enough power though to bust over that. Let's see, because you could get a level 4 or lower dragon. I don't know. You're in kind of a predicament here. This is very interesting. See how you get out of this one. Now you're going to use Kaiman to get Tenpai Chandra. Chandra's going to come out. This is the battle phase, so you are allowed to do some more special summoning. He stopped right there. You do have at least 1 special summon now. So now what are you going to do with it? You're going to Gold Sark. Here's what I'm talking about. You're probably going to send that dark, the dark dragon ruler there. Or, I mean, the blaster, the fire dragon ruler. Going to get Hydra. Hydra, now you can't do anything to. That's a normal summon. This is your 1 special summon. And I believe that's enough to take you over the edge, because that is a lot. Yeah, that's going to be enough here. This should be enough to cook him for good, right? Oh, no. I'm sorry, because now you're going to do your stuff now. Interesting now. What's going to happen here? You're going to summon this. Oh, okay. Yep. Stop there. Interesting that you didn't choose to go into Hieratic Seal here, but I think you locked yourself out of Link summoning. Yeah. If this guy synchro summoned, you target, you cannot special the rest of the turn, except for dragons. But I don't think you did this part, so I don't think you locked yourself into dragons. I hope you have a, oh, you don't. You don't have a Hieratic Seal, that's why. Okay. So maybe that's something that you want to consider adding, is maybe a Hieratic Seal. Because that's what that would be nice right there. That would be 1 layer of interruption. So yeah, you're going to max see this. Okay. Oh, you know what? Probably didn't put your number there. You might have just put the number alone, and that's why I got rid of you, Ryan. Anyways, so he's going into Shadow Construct, which is going to do that. That Triple Tactics Talent is here. He's going to look at your hand, shuffle that guy right back in. I'm surprised he did this. He's getting rid of Construct. Because Construct can go to the battle phase and send this. I don't know. It is the battle phase, though, and you can get. Yeah, no. Maybe he's doing the right thing here. Okay, he's gonna go into SP Little Knight. He's gonna banish your Hydra here for sure. What? Oh, yeah. This is the main phase. You can't do anything, of course. I was like, what is he doing? Yeah. You know, he's doing that. I forgot. I didn't see that over there. So yeah, he's got to get rid of that. All your stuff's unaffected. And now he's gonna fuse from the deck. You're gonna try to do something here. You're gonna get some guys here. He's gonna banish this guy. Smart on his part, because I think he really wants to interact with this guy. and banish it somehow before the battle phase. I really think he doesn't want to go to the battle phase. There goes that Shadal in particular, I believe, banishes 3. Sending out Al Capone here, part of the Mafia. I believe, yeah, this guy now can target 3 in the graveyard and banish them. And what's he going to do? Negate this one's effects. Okay, that's pretty good. So now you can't quick effect tribute. He's going to banish these 2. That's actually pretty deadly for you. And wow, we've got a bit of a slobber knocker here, huh? We're on turn 5 with Tenpai. I didn't even know Tenpai knew how to count to 5. But here we are in a nice slobber knocker of a match. And these 2 guys are getting banished. And one of his guys gets banished. That's good because now you can recycle that. That's really cool from him. I'm really liking how he's playing this stunny control deck with Alistair and all of this stuff. So this is really interesting. Using the Shadals to go to his advantage. I think he should have quit while he was ahead because he's still under max C here. So he's really giving him you a lot of advantage here. I think he did what he needed to do, but I mean, I guess he's trying to he needs to find a way to get rid of this turn. So I do understand that as well, but if this guy goes to the graveyard, it's still not going to do anything. You have to banish this card. I have no idea what this guy does in Gugadis. What is his name? Dovagalis? Agudidis. I don't know. Let's read what he does together. This guy special summoned, or a monster special summoned to your opponent's field. Target a monster your opponent controls, destroy it. See, and then once per turn, you can banish a fusion monster, and he gains attack equal to... Okay. See, I'm hesitant. I hope he doesn't destroy this, because if you do 3 battles, this guy comes right back. So, I hope he doesn't choose to destroy this. He is. He's down but not out. Okay. He's going to just end there. He has to make sure he doesn't do more than 3 battles. All right. You get the SP Little Knight back. That guy does. That's pretty cool. You've got... Now you've got yourself a nice army here with a Forbidden Droplet. And Gold Sarcophagus' clock is activating here. You're going to go to the battle phase. This guy's going to activate. He's going to probably... Why did he chain? Could he not have chained his SP Little Knight? Oh, he's doing this instead. Going to pop that. Doesn't matter. I mean, you had the Forbidden Droplet, even if he did SP Little Knight anyways. Alright. Now, where are we going? Now, this guy's going to flip himself face down. A nice little defense. That's going to flip him right back up there. Here comes the Harpy's Feather Duster. Here's the Shadal Schism. We're going to use the effect to might as well fusion now before it's gone. What are we going to get rid of here? 2 Shadals. All right. This is Al Capone is back again from the Mafia. All right. Now, Al Capone does have his effect to negate a card, but that doesn't really matter because you're just going to sync... Whoa, we're going to go into Link It Away into Cherubini. This is a crazy duel, guys. What is going on? We're on turn 6 with Tenpai. Alright, WP Fancy Ball. This is looking deadly. I don't remember if you won or lost this. I feel like you're going to lose this, but then, I mean, you do got some handcraft here. This is nuts. Alright, that's going to stop that. Cherubini can send any level 3 to the graveyard. You're going to send the Super Quant. Super Quant, again, I forgot all about that you had Super Quants. You're going to shuffle 3 back, and I don't even know what you just did there. You just shuffled 3 back just because that's what they can do. Now what are you going into? Now you're going into SP Little Knight. This duel is nuts. Now you're going to banish WP Fancy Ball. WP Fancy Ball's going to banish itself, but you're going to use SP Little Knight to banish the banish. You're like giving a little like, no, I'm the king of banishing. You can't banish me. I'm the banisher. Anyways, now that should negate you, though. So that guy's not going to get banished. Anyways, we've got a clear field, but everyone comes back. This is crazy. This is like, this was like an epic game of hide and seek now. Now, how do you win this? I don't think you win this. He just goes to the battle phase, finishes you off. As long as he doesn't do more than 3 battles, please, don't set off the Tenpai guys, because then, yep, smart. Keep your battles to 2. That's what this guy has to do. All right, he's going to get Alistair the Invoker back. You're in trouble now because he can normal summon that bad boy. Normal summon Alistair Overeem in 2026. How about that? Didn't think I'd see that. Invocation here now. Now he's going to go on vacation, sending Nibiru with him. And now where are they going? What are they going to go into? He's been bringing out some crazy stuff. Oh, Invoke Mechaba. Oh, boy. This is Omni Negate. He just got to get rid of the matching card. And he's got a big body here, too. He just got that Abu Dhabi guy, whatever his name is, pretty good. So what does he have here? I don't know how you do this. You have 1 card. You get 1 card, part of the card's moment, but he could just negate it. This guy's got a quick effect negate monster on the field. I don't know what this guy's gonna do. This guy's just if you special summon, something gets destroyed. So what's going on here? All right, Heart of the Cards moment, maybe. Oh, but Gold Sarcophagus activates. You get your blaster back, but I don't know if blaster can even do anything. You can banish 2 dragons to summon blaster. This is kind of sick, ladies and gentlemen. What's going on? So he's gonna banish his 2 Ash Blossoms and summon the big bad blaster. It's got a decent amount of attack too. You might as well go to the battle phase, maybe get rid of one of these while you can, but no, he's just gonna destroy it. But this guy doesn't like being destroyed. He's in the graveyard for more follow-up for next turn. If it even goes that far, I don't know. We're on turn 8. This is crazy. Super Quantum Blue Layer. What is you gonna do to me? I don't even know what this guy does, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna get negated, right? No. It goes through somehow. What is this fairy guy gonna do? Wait, so I'm guessing he doesn't have a monster in hand. Otherwise, he would have negated that. And this just banishes it. So let's see. He's letting some of these go through. Now you get to do this. You're gonna send a red layer to the graveyard. I don't know what these quantum guys do. Like. Oh, okay, we're just getting rid of everything now. What are we going into next? This is crazy. Give me the popcorn, ladies and gentlemen. Pass me the popcorn is Promethean Princess, which is a really good card, by the way. Now, how many effects does this guy have? He's got short text. When this guy's normal special summoned, you get to add a quant, okay? And if you sent to the graveyard, oh, you get to shuffle 3 back in the deck. That's why it seems like you got 20 of them, because this guy keeps coming back. Oh, you sent that guy, then you just got him right back in the deck. Anyways, we're going to special summon a fire from the graveyard. Which kind of fire are you going to choose? I'm guessing it's going to be one of the Tenpai cards. Here he comes to save the day, and he's going to grab this guy. This is kind of crazy. Now you're going to go to the battle phase. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. And you can, at any point, if you are able to do 3 battles, your synchro will come back. So, boom, there goes 1. Boom. That's 2, and oh, here he comes. Here's the 3rd attack. Now this guy is back, baby, and we're gonna go right into the big dog because you don't want to see anything crazy going on, I'm sure. But that's a lot of attack to get over. I mean, that guy does have 4,500 attack. How are you gonna get rid of that? You're gonna take the damage yourself into that? What is going on? Why don't you just go into WP Fancy Ball? I don't know what's going on here. This is crazy. Gonna go into Salamangreat Raging Phoenix. Now you're raging. I'm raging because I don't know what's going on. And oh, this is for sure gonna go into Zelantis, right? Yep, we're gonna go right into Zelantis. That's gonna get everyone off the field. And by doing that, you're gonna reset that guy's attack, I believe. That's a pretty neat play by you. Also a pretty sweet looking Zelantis too, if I might add. In the background, we've got this guy coming out here. And now you're gonna set this guy face down. That resets his attack. And it's at 2,800 defense now. Here comes Fancy Ball, though. Fancy Ball is being a little fancy. Coming back now. But that was the opponent's turn. We are on turn 9, by the way. Oh, my gosh. All right. Okay. Coming up here. Oh, Giant is admitting that he made a fumble somewhere. But that's fine. In football, players fumble all the time. But here you go. Are you going to make up for it there? Oh, no. He gets back to 4,500 attack. And now he's going to get Shaddoll Fusion. Going to start cooking up some stuff. Getting rid of the WP Fancy Ball and going into Winda to lock you. No more special summonings, he's saying, but you do get 1. You're allowed 1, and you use it to pop the 4,500 guy. What a way to make use of the 1 coin you got, you know what I'm saying? You had 1 chance, and you used it, like Eminem did in 8 Mile. Anyways, you used your 1 chance, and you didn't blow it. Way to go. And, oh, red reboot here, and now Promethean Princess bringing back send the Transcendent Dragon from the depths. Gonna go bada bing, bada boom. You only get 1 summon again, and you used it well. Gonna hit you for that. That's gonna hit for that, and then, oh, he still lives! He still lives, but Blaster comes back, but no, he gives up. Whoa, what a crazy duel. That duel was intense. Giant O giving us the Giant O, the standing O, by the way, because I give him a standing O. That was a crazy duel. Oh my gosh. Oh, all right, let's see our deck here. Let's copy it, and I've got some people to write down from the list too. So let's copy this deck. Let's look at it for now real quick all together. That duel was crazy because we got Moody Mod here. I've got to add Ryan, put him next after this. My boy Ryan Seacrest. Let's see, and then I got True King of Games too. Wow, this deck is very interesting. All right, hold on, I gotta just catch up here. I didn't think that I was in for a 10-turn rounder. I didn't look. G. All right. And then we've got Idle Business Regulation Agency here. I gotta add him to the list. 216591. Okay, that's crazy. Yeah, there was a little bit of mistakes in there and lawlessness. Yeah, I'm gonna add your Lawless San. Let me add Lawless San. Lawless San is here. Gonna get his deck checked here. All right, so this deck is pretty unique, pretty interesting here. He's saying the basic idea is the super quants go into Cherubini. You dump a body, one body, dump Tenpai, make Promethean, and revive the Tenpai to OTK. Okay, so that's pretty cool. I think I copied it, right? Let's see our deck again. I've got no more capacity. Hold on, sorry guys. Let me just make some room here for Giant O's deck, and we'll look at it, see if we can make it better. So we know what he wants to do. He's got like he's really looking for consistency, ways that he could just get. Let me just delete some of these decks here. These are some old doctors, some old doctor decks that we did from last like 2 weeks ago, I believe. Let's get rid of these. A lot of good ones last week too. We had some good ones. We had some that really needed, that were in stitches, that needed an ambulance, and we had some really unique ones. All right, so let's go back to Giant O here. Let's go back here. Details. Let's see his deck. Let's copy it. All right. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Hearing your name feels strange. Yeah. Idle Business Regulation Agency. That's a name, man. It was a bit for another hobby. Well, good. I'm glad. Everybody should have a hobby. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's got hobbies. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you keep your hobby and you keep doing what you like to do. Anyways, so his whole goal here was to use these guys, these two super quants, because they're level 3 or something, to go into Cherubini. Cherubini needs 2 level 3 monsters. So how is this facilitating that? So you gotta forgive my ignorance. I haven't looked at a super quant card in a while. This blue dude here. I just know the new one is really good to send with the Delta of Imitation. Anyway, so when this card's normal or special, you add a super quant from your deck to your hand. So you'd like to add this guy. And if you control one of these and this guy's in your hand, you special summon it. Oh, and then you make it the same level. So there you go. So you normal summon this guy and you special this guy. Now you got 2 level 3s. I see. Now that's how you go into Cherubini. Dump Cherubini. Cherubini dumps one of your level 3 Tenpais. Then you go into how do we get to Promethean Princess with this? So that's 2 bodies here. Cherubini's a 2. Dump 1. Let me see if I'm following here. You contribute this card, send a super quant from your deck to the graveyard, accept the dart. Oh, special summon a super quant from your deck. So now you send one of the quants and you special summon this guy. So red layer, and he's a nice fire warrior. And you go, that's how you get it. So you go into Cherubini, then you go into Promethean Princess. Okay, I see. Yeah. I'm following now. So nice. Okay. Cool. Okay, so this gives you what's your consistency at then? You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 7, 8 starters, I'd say. 8 starters there. This guy is a starter if you get Spanish, so 9 starters. 10, 11, 12, because you special summon this. He's a psychic. 12 starters? Oh, 13 with this. Let me just make sure. We got 13 starters. That's right where you want to be on the money, too. Maybe you want 14 because you're on a 45 card deck. But okay, I'm following. I see what you're putting up, and I'm putting it down. All right, this is good with consistency, kind of. I do want to look at the new super quant card that came out. The Black Layer. What does this guy do? With this card sent to the graveyard, add a super quant spell from your deck to your hand. Okay, and do any of these add a super quant monster? Because I want to see if any of these spells are good. Because I know a good way to get this guy into the graveyard is with Delta of Invitation, because he's a really high zombie. So I just want to make sure none of these special summon a super quant guy. No, this guy you kind of already need one. This one, so I don't think any of these spells will do it for you. Okay, I was just saying, because then you could play this guy in Delta of Invitation also, and that would be pretty good too. Because when this guy is sent to the graveyard, and you can send him to the graveyard with Delta of Invitation, you get to add a super quant spell. And that's all I know, is that he's got a good graveyard effect. But okay, all right. So we're running with that. That's pretty cool. Yeah, the super quant stuff is pretty cheap. I mean, none of them's really URs except for the Zaytan here. And this is based off of Power Rangers, by the way. I don't know if you know that, because they got all their Dragon Zords and stuff like that. The OG Power Rangers. And then you have Alpha right here. Remember, like oh, Power Rangers. And then you've got, I believe this is supposed to be Zordon. And or Zed, the villain. I can't remember which one. And then you have all the different Power Rangers. So just a little lore drop for you there. That's Tommy. You know what I'm saying? Or that's Jason. Or no, this is both the same Ranger. I think the green and the white were the same Ranger, and then the black was Zach. Anyways, yeah, I'm falling down memory lane into the Power Rangers. But yeah, these are based off of like Power Rangers, and then they go into the whole Dragon Zord thing, which actually is a really good card. This guy's unaffected by card effects. I love me a big old towers. All right, so consistency wise, I think you're right on the money though. Maybe we could look for another way to get you into this kind of stuff, because you like to special summon this. Because of that, maybe you can look into getting more emergency teleport stuff. I wonder the new psychic cards that came out kind of recently. There's a level 3 psychic that just came out, and I believe he searches for one of those cards. You could play that too if you want. Let's see, where's my psychics? So I believe it's this guy here. This guy's normal or special, you pay 2,000 life points, add a teleport quick face spell from your deck. So let's say you were to normal, so this just adds a couple of normal summons. You never want to go above 7 or 8 normal summons, I'd say. That's the most you want. So maybe you only want 1 or 2 of these. Since you're already playing 3 of these, what you do is you can normal summon the Mind Procedure. Mind Procedure, when he's normal summoned, now you pay 2,000 life points. You get to add a quick play teleport card, which is this, and there you go. Now you've got your Quantum Blue layer. And then what's cool too is Mind Procedure is a level 3. So level 3 and level 3 already, boom, you've got your Cherubini right here, buddy. You know what I'm saying, Giant O? So consider maybe adding 1 or 2 Mind Procedures to your deck, because look at that. The synergy right there is crazy. Now that you think about it, because you just need a level 3. Because there you go. Now you get Cherubini. Cherubini can dump whatever you need to dump. But that looks pretty good. And then now you've got like a little bit extra stuff to lean and bait out with. What does this guy do? The Minmalian. I know a lot of people play this in Goaty. I always forget what this guy does. Banish another card from your hand. Special summon this guy. All right, he's level 4 though. You were looking for level 3s. You got another body here. Banish a face-up level 4 or lower monster you control. Special summon your deck with the same type and attribute. Oh, he's a psychic water. Now I see what you're doing. But 1 or 2 levels lower. Oh, so you're playing this guy in his place. So this guy was your... This guy was kind of your playing in place of this. Okay, I can see that. Well, also, he's got another effect to banish a card from your hand, which lets you banish the blaster, which could be good. All right, so I don't know. We've got stuff to think about there with the Mind Procedure and the Minmalians and stuff. Okay, so that's fun to think about. Like I said, I wouldn't want to play more than 7 normals here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You've got a lot of normals. 7, 8, 9. Maybe we do want to reduce the amount of normals here. But what it is cool is if you do end up having this normal summon, now you could special summon, this isn't once per turn, by the way. You could special summon one of these Mind Procedures and then get another one of these, thin your deck, right? And get another, card. So pretty cool. You could play these. Also, since you're playing 3 of these, right? If everything goes your way, another card you should consider playing is just one copy of Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit, because you can emergency teleport this card, and this is the only ghost hand trap, right? You got your Ghost Spell, Ash Blossom. This is the only ghost hand trap that works if it's on the field. Also, you can send this card from your hand or field to the graveyard. So it has synergy with emergency teleport. Do you know what I'm saying? So, pretty cool there, Giant O. I would play one copy of Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit, because sometimes you have everything you need, then you could special summon this guy, and it helps you break boards. Now you got yourself an additional board breaker, because he, if your opponent does something, you could pop at the card that does something. So, just something to think about. It's pretty good, and it's a hand trap. Since you're going second, you're always going second. Ghost Ogre has its uses. So I do think adding one copy of Ghost Ogre goes a long way here. And I really, does it has to be added by Monster Effect? Oh, by Monster Effect. Oh, all right. Cancel everything. I can't read, ladies and gentlemen. Can't cancel. I gotta neuralize you. Pew! I just neuralized everything that I said about this guy. Well, there's another guy then. One of these guys I'm for sure I thought searched. Like the teleport cards. Forgive me. There's definitely one of these guys that search. I know this searches for sure. Yeah, this lets you set, but you have to set the quick plays. We don't want it. We don't want it set. We want to use that turn. Okay, all right. That's all it's showing me there. All right, so neuralize you on that. That's fine anyways, because we had a lot of normal summons, and you have the Min-Malian stuff going here. The point with Ghost Ogre still stands, though. I do think you should play one Ghost Ogre. Really good card. That's crazy. That's nuts. So, really good stuff here. I really like this. This is so unique too. Let me see something here. Let me open up. Your extra deck is nice too. You got everything you kind of need. I do think you should play the one of Hieratic Seal, right, for the extra deck, because the extra deck looks nice. It looks very fine-tuned. I do think you should play the one of Hieratic Seal, just in case. You saw how, like, in those weird situations, that could have been another piece of interaction. Then it also special summons. You can get yourself a dragon. Speaking of dragons, and you're going second, where is my boy, Bestial? Why aren't we playing Bestial here, right? This is just free. He's just pretty free. Target light or dark. Banish it. Just do it during the end phase, and there you go. You got yourself a nice... now you get to add yourself a dragon. Just give yourself a free Bestial Magnuma. I don't know why he wasn't included in this list. He should be basically a free starter going second for most decks. And he's also interruption. He does a lot. He's pretty good. So definitely think about adding a Bestial here. Oh yeah, you totally forgot about the Pizza Hut. Yeah. yeah. This guy, he does look like he's holding a pizza. Maybe, I don't know. Bestial Magnuma. Yeah. So yeah, that's why we do this. That's why we put more eyes on the prize. You know what I'm saying? Because the more eyes you got on it, the better. You know what I'm saying? That's this guy's not only consistency, he's also just deadly damage. He does a lot for the deck. He's just free, a free one of. And then yes, I put this guy in. I don't know what you would take out. Like, that guy kind of came in clutch. I'm a big fan of Gorgon right now. All of these are really good. I really think one of the dragons can go. This is the one that destroys all cards on the field. Probably get rid of this one. I don't think you probably go into this one that much. I'd probably go into this guy. That was my suggestion. I don't know. You would probably know which one of these you go into the least. I do like the double Promethean Princess here, though. I do think that's pretty valuable because she's such a strong, potent card that I can see you running two of that. Same thing with two Bidents, just in case you run against a rogue cash tier player in the wild. Or, you know, you do go into that and you do need that climb sometimes twice. So, and these are your climbing options. So yeah, keep your climbing options at 2. And everything else is good here. Maybe you might not need IP Mask too, then. That could be another card you consider maybe pulling instead. But I don't know. Yeah, the Imperm is kind of whatever. I think it's hit or miss. I'm not a big fan, honestly. I do like the Dominance Impulse stuff going in here. Because it's not a monster hand trap. I am kind of against monster hand traps, so I am kind of against the Ash Blossoms. Just because that turns K9 on. K9 loves that kind of stuff. K9's into hand traps. So then, you know, and everybody and their mom's playing K9 right now. And I was never a big one. What I would do if I were you, I would get rid of these 2 little Ash Blossoms and at least keep the feet one, because that'll sometimes put your opponent into a rage when they get hit with the Ash Blossom with the feet. So Mind Games is definitely a way to win Yu-Gi-Oh! So maybe keep that in mind. So maybe just keep it at 1. And And yeah, because other than that, I really don't see it, because you'll probably draw it off of like Maxi or something. I'd rather see your Charmies, and I'd rather see the deck a little bit thinner to make sure you get your consistency that you need. You get your normal summon, you get your you get a better chance to just hard draw Sangan Kaiman and stuff like that. Yeah, but I would look at this. I'm trying to say what is this guy bot? Yeah, thank you, Suck Up Bentley, for tell this guy off. By the way, in the Twitch chat, my boy Backup Bentley telling him what it is. Let's see. All right, so yeah, low impact hand traps do feel bad right now. I agree. I really agree with that. Let's see here. So let's now let's take a look at this here. I'm gonna do something here. Oh, hold on. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna do something cool. I think this is gonna be cool. Maybe not. Maybe it's gonna be the wackest thing. Let's just make this, format this, make it blank. Apply to all. All right. All right. So we've got all right. Let's see now. Let me do something here. All right. Now it's time to analyze this screen here. All right. So your solid end board, your end board's whack, right? I'd give that thing a C minus, because going first, your end board's not too crazy. Maybe you get a C, probably. Consistency, I think we bumped it up. I saw the numbers I liked. I really did like the consistency. Maybe you might have a couple of normal summons, so it's going to be probably an A minus or a B plus. Probably B plus, just because we're relying a little bit on the normal summons and stuff like that. Your board break potential is always going to be as Tenpai, probably an A. I saw the forbidden droplets there. There's no problem with Tenpai breaking boards and then OTKing. Originality, that's got to get an A too. The super quant is, I've never seen something like that. Really, really good. Funny enough, the duel did show me a lot of resilience. And a lot of people don't realize Tenpai is kind of resilient. They do get to crack back a lot of times. They do have a lot of like stuff coming back, you know, like Heretic Seal. I know now we're telling you to add it. They do have a pretty good kind of resilience to them, especially if they can keep coming back. As you saw, that duel did last a long while. So funny enough, they probably get like a B or even a B plus in resilience. They actually do have a little bit of resilience to them, but they keep coming back. So Giant O, this is the grade I'm giving your deck right here, and that's what we got right there, baby. I'm giving you that for that. Anyways, let's go back to the
it's time
thing.
to
All right. So, let me know. Did that work? Did that work? By the way, were you guys able to see that? Me grading stuff here. I think the Blaster and Gold Sark was good. I do. I think that's in Backup Bentley put his ID in both chats. So you know what? I gotta make sure. Let me make sure I find you, Backup Bentley. Let's see. Let me see if I can find you. Oh, hey, we've got, hold on. We've got my boy RichardThrobbin here with the Infernoid buffed with Oak. All right, you know, my boy Throbbin is buffing himself up here, so let me see something here. 5-1 0-0-1-2 0-6-6 Infernoid. Oh yeah, you got buffed with Snake Eye Oak, or let's see. All right. What am I doing here now? That kind of, give me a second here, because I'm trying to do something new with that. I hope you guys were all able to see that like grading thing I did. But anyways, let's see. RichardThrobbin got to do the flash pass here. So we're gonna jump them up to the front. Oh, good. You guys were able to see it. Perfect. Saw the grading just fine. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. All right, good. Because that's something that I want to do. I want to definitely add that grading stuff in here. All right, let's look. Let's see what Richard's got for us. I know he's my friend. Richard's definitely my friend here. I forget what his in-game name. A lot of people don't have their game names as their YouTube names. But he does. He is RichardThrobbin. So there we go. Easy to find. All right, so he wants your Infernoid, but this isn't Infernoid, right? This looks like it's gonna be something else. This looks like it's U-Bell. Is that what you want me to look at, Rich? Your U-Bell stuff? Let me know, Richard, if I'm looking at the U-Bell. I mean, you've got a plethora of decks here. I mean, I see this is the Infernoid right here. What do you think? What do you think, Rich? Which one am I looking at? Which one of these? Which one? Lifesteal, I got you on the waiting list. I'm calling you Lifesteal just because that's the game return. Lifestealer 500. Yeah, I got you. Oh, good. All right. Now I'm just waiting to see what Richard's gotta tell me here. Oh, you changed it? Okay. Let's go right back in. We went in and out like the hokey pokey. It's still here for me. Yeah. No problem, Giant Man. You get the standing ovation. That was a very original Tenpai deck. I really like when people bring the spices like that. That was very spicy, and I think that's pretty cool. You brought consistency to Tenpai, which is a hard thing. People have a hard time doing that. You actually taught even us a lot with how to find some consistency. All right, I'm gonna go into this one. I'm guessing this is the replay that we're looking at here. Oh, replay 5. Whoops. Right when I clicked on it, there's a little bit of a delay, so you gotta forgive me for that. All right, Throbbin's going first, and oh, he definitely wins this one. Look at that. He goes first with full combo and U-Bell. Yeah, he's winning that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so we're gonna look at this guy. If you want to know Giant's friend code, you can just look back in the chat. I usually keep the YouTubes up, and you can see back in the chats or stuff, or just rewatch it. I put the VODs up. So all right, we're going second here against what? Dark Contract. Oh no, this is crazy. We're against DD Savant. The DD guys are gonna do the craziest combos we've ever seen. I've never really seen Defense Soldier used though. That's interesting that they're playing a Defense Soldier. Okay. So we're gonna get Dark Contract. So I'm gonna speed this up because DD's turns last so long. They go into everything, and I don't know. Look, like bang, bang, bang. More stuff is flashing in my face in the 3D movie. Oh, he went to Kali Yuga on us. Oh, that's kind of deadly. Kali Yuga is gonna activate here, but this is only for, I believe Kali Yuga is only for 1 turn. For the rest of this turn stuff, normally you want to go to Kali Yuga on your opponent's turn. So kind of weird, but he does have a quick effect Harpy's Feather Duster. And honestly, for a guy that could have done whatever he wanted, put up a fairly mediocre end board. I'm not really impressed. Maybe he's got a lot going on somewhere else, but not really impressed with that. All right, we're gonna Lightning Storm this. Look at that. You just destroyed half of his economy. You just did more damage to him, and then now this guy just goes back to the hand, and now Kali Yuga's gonna go. Ew! You just completely dismantled this guy's board in seconds. He probably created like 10 minutes to create it. Oh, and here you go. Snake Eyes is now here. Snake Eyes gonna go with Ash. Poplar's gonna come out. Bada bing, bada boom. Yeah, you're gonna get this. Original Sinful Spoils. Gonna hit your boy Oak up here. Oh no, we're gonna hit Decatron. I forgot about that because he's still level 1 Pyro Fiend Fire guy. And yeah, this guy's probably looking toast here, honestly. This guy's looking more toast than the breakfast I had this morning. Gonna pop that. Nice. What does this guy do when he's popped? Yeah, oh, Deuce Pink Machinas comes out, but there's nothing really in the back row for him to get rid of, so he's just basically a 3,000 body. Basically, all he does is his whole point was coming out was to change the music to give us an epic conclusion here. You're just gonna pop him anyways. Now Snake Eye Oak's gonna get rid of the Decatron or whatever his name is. Here comes Flameberg Dragon. You got the guys needing the graveyard anyways. You're gonna set up Dia Bellstar. Hopefully she's got her Omni Negate too set up. We'll take a look at that afterwards. Gonna go to the battle phase here. Bada bing boom boom. This guy's gonna come back out. And end the turn. Okay. I guess I thought we're gonna see more coming here. We're gonna special summon this. Hopefully you're running the Dia Bellstar trap right now. That will give you an Omni Negate. You're not running it, so that kind of makes your end turn like phase there kind of like whack. If I'm being honest, I really would have liked to seen the trap get added there. Because also what's cool about the trap is you could send it off of Hallowed Azamina. You could always send it off of Dia Bellstar, the Black Witch, to guarantee that it goes off. Because if they chain anything to it, you get to banish the trap. Because they responded to your Dia Bellstar. So I do like running the trap at 1. I will look at the consistency of your deck to see if that trap is an option or if you're running too many bricks. I'm going to special summon Poplar here with Flamberger's effect, which is really nice. Poplar's going to add something here. What kind of Snake Eye card you're going to add? You're not going to add anything, but at least you get to bait out the Ash Blossom for next turn, sure. Because you do have some stuff coming up. You do have some follow-up. I am really scared about the DD's follow-up because DD got some really good DD follow-up. DD's got their biggest follow-up is this big guy right here. One of them, I forget what he is. It's probably this guy. He gets to attack everyone once, negates everything. Yeah, look at this. When you special summon, you attack everyone once. And all you have to do is you have to just banish one of each. So you just got to make sure you banish one of each, like card type. Pendulum, Synchro, Fusion. And then by doing that, you get to summon the big dog out. And I think, well, he doesn't have anything really set up. He's going to have to do it now. There he goes getting the fusion set up. So let's see if he could try to OTK you. I don't, when I click on these replays, I don't click on if you win or lose. And I don't look at the turn timer because I don't like to spoil it for myself. So I don't know what happens here. What is going to happen here? And there he goes. Now he's got the XZs out. So we know he's got the fusion. We know he got the XZs. He goes right to the battle phase now. I guess he couldn't get the synchro out. That's why they've got to play the what is it? Normally I see it's the knight with the skinny body. Where is he? He's got a really skinny waist. Not this guy. And not this guy. But one of them's got like a really skinny body, and it's not this. Dang, I guess I didn't realize how many DD cards have skinny bodies, huh? It's like a knight on a horse, and he's got like one of the skinniest bodies I've ever seen. Normally they go into that, and that's their tuner. Right here, this guy. Normally when I see Land Soldier, that's when I know that I'm trying to get OTK. This guy's, look, this one with the skinny body. It's the tuner. You got to watch out for this one. And then he just does a lot of stuff, consistency for the deck. Anyways, enough about that guy being consistent. Let's see about your consistency. He's going to hit you with the High King Wave Teaser. Get rid of that. Negate that card's effect. Okay. Because he was going to special summon itself. Now, I mean, I think you're in a good position here. His back row is completely clogged. Clogged like a plumber. This is really good. So he can't say, oh yeah, because you clogged this back row up, so that's why you couldn't even do that. That's such a deadly counter, Snake Eyes, putting stuff in the back row. Oh, you don't have the trap? Oh, okay, so that explains a lot. But let's see. Okay, so now we're gonna get the Infernoid stuff here. This guy basically changes his name and copies his stuff. He basically got married, has a happy wedding, changed his name to whatever Daviatri, whatever. It's been a while since I played since I've seen Infernoids used too. The last time I seen Infernoids used, it was Chang was using it, Cheater Chang. I don't know about that. He used to use Infernoids and like place like the wrong guy's face down. Actually, that's just a rumor. I don't even know if that's true or not. That's just the word on the street. He could be a legit player. It's just funny to perpetuate that rumor. It's not. I'm not saying he is or is not a cheater. Just for the record. But anyways, before the record, I am going to see you just going off on your opponent. Your opponent is in a hard place, between a rock and a hard place. His whole back row is clogged up, like after me when I eat Taco Bell. And yeah, you're just going to pop it. I probably would have even just left that there, but I mean, who knows? Maybe that guy had an effect. We're not reading DD cards. We don't read these. We're Yu-Gi-Oh players. We're not going to read this. Yeah, there you go. Bring this guy out. Clog his back row up more. Just hit him, rock him, and sock him like the robot, and call it the night there. All right, let's look at the Infernoids again. I do know that they love to play, like the pure Infernoids love to play like their reasoning and stuff like that, because they all like to come out like that. But here's the thing. you're running a lot of monsters, so Riesling's not a good choice here, and I don't see it in your list, and I'm glad it's not in your list, because yeah, you're using a more monster heavy approach, and I like that, I really do. It's bringing a little bit of twist to the Infernoids. So let's take a look at the deck here, what we got, what we're gonna do with it. You are playing a boy Gaze of Timaeus to turn your Diabell Stars into Dark Magician of Destruction. Really good here. We're running all this stuff. We do got Bonfire. Okay, just make sure that was there. I love Snake Eyes, so I'm just making sure all the right Snake Eye cards are where they need to be. You're running 2 fire recoveries. I don't think you need to run more than 1 of that, because it's just, again, it's a recovery option. You really don't want to see both of them in your hand. Even seeing 1 in your hand is all right. Immediately, I would cut that down to 1. That's the first thing I noted. It is really good for recovery. Don't forget, you also have Sinful Spoil Snake Eye to get you a little bit of recovery. There is a couple of cards that can recover stuff. Anyways, let's see here. So the main dude here is Decatron that we want to special summon, because then we send an Infernoid monster. We've got a couple of Infernoids. I see here you want to get these guys out. Your Snake Eye side package here looks good. You are running only 2 Diabell Stars. This is one of the rare situations where I do think adding a 3rd Diabell Star is pretty good, considering you've got Deception, Sinful Spoils, Wanted. Like, you've got the whole package here. You even got like everything that you want to set up. So I don't mind seeing a 3rd Diabell Star here for you. And like I said, I would consider running maybe 1 of the traps. And I know you usually just want to pitch her off to Dark Magician of Destruction, but if you do get into the situation where you use Dramatic Snake Eye Chase to set up your Diabell Star, the Black Witch, well, that's where you want to do that, because you're only running that Diabell Star. You're not running with the Snake Eye cards. You're not running this guy here. So if you are running this guy, sometimes you want to set up Dramatic Snake Eye and set this guy there, because if you have one of the Snake Eyes in the graveyard, now you can special summon this guy. And then normally you want to get Poplar up, make Poplar do some effects. You want to get 2 of them in the back row. So then that just kind of helps us set up Doom Drag a little bit more. I do that a couple times with Snake Eye. So this guy's also another card to thank. He is a soft brick. He is a soft brick, so that's something to consider. I'm a big fan of Snake Eye's Diabell Star. He is also a Diabell Star name, which does come in handy because he does, again, turn on this card. Even if he's in your hand, it's turned on. It does turn on this card, and there's a couple of other things having the name Diabell Star does, and also he benefits from the Snake Eye name as well too. Plus he's a fire, plus he's a level 8 spellcaster. You don't have the thing where you could change him to dark. Sometimes some people use Predaplant, Verte, Anaconda. You could change him to dark. Now you have a dark level 8 spellcaster, and so now you can use him to go into Dark Magician of Destruction instead of using Diabell Star, the Black Witch. So now you can keep an Omnigate and do that. Again, that's just something to consider if you want to play a Verte Anaconda. That's something that's possible for you. You've got some of these interesting cards. You've got 2 Debtors and 2 Deceptions here. I don't think you need more than 1 Debtor. If I'm being honest here, and you're running 2 Firestorms over Atlantis. Firestorms over Atlantis is a really good card. Lets you destroy a fire in your hand to draw a card. Really good. Let's see how many fires you have. I'm not gonna count this one because you're considering this, but you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Now I'm gonna be honest with you, that is not enough fires. Mathematically, I think we want to get up to like 22 fires for this to be worth it in the 60 card deck. What that means is just this Firestorms over Atlantis, when you hit it, mathematically, you're not going to have the fire consistently enough to basically destroy and draw a card. And to show you, I'm going to do the math right now. Let's do some sample draws until we hit the Firestorm over Atlantis. We're going to hit it about 50% of the time. Here we greatly hit it. But let's see. Let's check it out here. Here we've got 2 Firestorms over Atlantis. You only use once per turn. That's really rare that you got both of them in here and you had a target here. Let's see, because so far I'm 0 for 2 on this, but I did say it's going to be about 50-50. So let's keep going until I hit another Firestorm over Atlantis. Here we go. You'd have to pitch your Ash Blossom here. I don't know if you'd want to do that to draw a card, but that's on the table there. See, I kind of don't really like that. For some reason, you drew a second Firestorm over Atlantis again. really yeah, deadly there. Let's see. Let's keep going. I want to hit another firestorm. There it is. Oh, I hit again pretty well. Here we go. Oh, okay. I mean, I guess I'm hitting. I guess we're hitting. I thought it was gonna be between like 50 to 70%. But so far, every time you hit a firestorm, you've hit. Maybe I gotta recheck my math. Here you go. You missed here. Okay, so this is the first firestorm brick now that I've seen. Again, I guess you could do like a combo or something to maybe get something that way. But okay, kind of redeeming myself there. Sometimes math likes to make a fool out of me. Where that hit again? So okay, all right. Maybe you can keep it. All right, you hit there. You got lucky, barely hit, but you hit. Okay, all right, you're hitting. I still think I would bring this down to 1. I'll recheck the math. I thought it was 22 was the magic number you wanted matching to have like at least an 80% chance. But I mean, you were up there, so your chances were pretty good. I guess it was more than 50%, probably around like 70%. I still would like to see more of it, I guess. A bit more fires then if you're going to use that card. I would chalk it up to 1, just so you don't get that. You saw even those weird couple times you hit 2 firestorms over Atlantis, which kind of is weird. Which I wouldn't have expected to see at all, more than once. I would have never expected to see 2 of them in your hand. I didn't even think we saw hands where we had like 2 of these cards. Weird. Anyways, so just going over some of the consistency stuff. Just trying to make it a little bit more consistent. Yeah, a second Poplar. Chat has a great idea. Vento is saying second Poplar. I agree. Definitely do a second Poplar, because in case you have one in your hand, you know what they say, a bird in the hand is better than 2 birds in the bush. If you got a Poplar in your hand, you can always use Bonfire to add another Poplar. And now Poplar can go off using the special summon, and you've got your stuff that way. I don't see here a Link 1. Sometimes I'd like to see a Link 1, like a Karibo. You know what I'm saying? Like a Link Karibo can go a long way in these, especially with Snake Eyes and stuff. It gives you protection on your opponent's turn when you're special summoning stuff. And on your turn, it gives you dodge ability. The ability to dodge Veiler and the ability to dodge Imperm is still always really strong, especially if you're playing with these. And I don't know if you ever need to dodge with this guy. Since he's got a normal or special summon effect, I'm guessing you can always make your Poplar, turn them into, once you've set Sinful Spoils, turn your Poplar into a Karibo. Poplar will set itself. Now you can use Sinful Spoils on, use it not on the Karibo that you, not on the Poplar that you set on the back, but the Karibo. This way, when you special summon this guy, I mean, you could send one. I know its name and effects becomes that, but usually you just want to maybe send one to the graveyard in case they try to imperm it. You can dodge it with Link Karibo, but yeah, so that does give you a bit of dodging opportunity there. Just something to think about. I don't know how often that we're getting more than one Sinful Spoils name. I know with that, because with that, you'd want to think of some stuff. If you're playing Saint Azamina, you gotta play Azamina, right? Like, you just gotta play the, where is it? Give me the OG Azamina. Because what happens is, if you get this card out on your opponent's turn, now you have yourself a free Kaiju, because you can special summon this card by tributing one Saint Azamina you control and a face-up monster your opponent controls. So this is just free board breaker material. You don't even have to do anything else. So if you're going with this approach, you have to add this. And if you're not going with this approach, then take them both out, because that's kind of like the win more scenario. You want to either use this as a board breaker, or I know we use this to special summon to get this body out. But Saint Azamina, going into Azamina is basically free. This guy is free. It's like having a coupon to get rid of one free monster. If you get this, you know what I'm saying? Like, buy one get one free. So, because there are times where you either have Subversion, Sinful Spoils, Wanted. Like, a lot of these have Sinful Spoils name. And again, this is a Sinful Spoils card. So there are times where you will have both of these in your hand. So feel free to do that. Again, I think you only need one Debtors if you're running this kind of build. Just one Debtors. The 2/2 is all right. I guess that's fine. You're running 3 here, 3 Fia Diabels. You really want to search this guy, huh? because that's your level 8 or higher Diabell monster that you're adding. Funny enough, this is also a Diabell monster, so now if you do have this card in your hand, you can add this one because it's level 8. So this adding that does give you like some consistency. You might be like, why would I want to add that? Again, there's certain things he does in your hand. He couldn't do that. I do know that he is a Sinful Spoils card name, so that's pretty good there. But just in case you already have him, now you got an additional add, something that you could do with that to send that to the graveyard, because sometimes you want this card in the graveyard so you could banish because this guy's already in your hand. Remember that. So that's great to get rid of it. Just give you a free card so you don't lose card advantage. Just something like that to think about. Again, I can't really talk much on the Infernoid package that you're running and the numbers, because I'm not the expert on Infernoids. I haven't really played them that long. I do see you're running level 1s. There's a lot of level 1s here. I don't know if you're having consistency issues with that, but since they're level 1s, you could always play 1 for 1. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's always... Oh, you already have it in here. All right, never mind. You're already running that. You could run... What else can you run here? Do they have 0 attack? Nope. Do they have... You can run Jack. I don't know if I like Jack, but that's just maybe one copy. If you're having consistency issues only, Jack in the hand, you get to reveal 3 level 1s, and your opponent gets to add 1, but more importantly, you get to add 1. So what you do is you reveal your Jack in the hand. Since we added the second Poplar, just reveal the Poplar, maybe an Ash and a Decatron, and go from there. And then you can either get whatever one you want, because this guy's full combo and this guy's full combo. So there you go. And then remember, if Poplar is added to your hand, you get to go off. The unfortunate thing is you do get to add either a Poplar or a Decatron to your opponent's hand, and sometimes they will, if they are on Vanquish Soul, they'll be able to use the fire. You're showing 3 fire, maybe they might like that as an element. That's the only downside, really, I could think about that. Or it could be additional forbidden droplet material you're giving your opponent. But other than that, Jack in the hand could be something good. That's only if you're having consistency issues, and I'm only pointing that out because I don't know the consistency troubles that you may or may not be having with the Infernoid engine, because again, I'm not too sure on the Infernoid cards. I haven't seen someone play it since Chang, but I do know that they're really good stuff. They got really good stuff there. You do use Firestorm to pitch Infernoids. Yeah, I get that again, but like I said, I don't really see... Like, I wasn't really seeing that many Infernoids when you got a Firestorm, you know what I'm saying? So, like, again, using the math there, I don't think that was a big thing. But we're running 3 of these traps. It must be good if we're running 3 of them. Like, we want to draw it. Send a Void Spell trap from your hand to field to the graveyard. Special summon 3 Infernoids from your deck. Okay, I can see why you're running that. That's pretty cool, but how many times do you have a Void Spell trap from your hand or field? Why are we running 3 of these? How many other Void cards do you got? We've only got 1 other Void card. This has to be incorrect. There's no way this is right? I mean, I don't play Infernoids. Chat, you gotta help me out on this one. There's no way 3 of these traps is correct then, right? Because sending a Void Spell trap from the hand or field to the graveyard, I mean, I'm guessing like one of these can search it and stuff. But there's no way that's correct, right? Like there's no way. The continuous spell is broken. Let me see. What's this guy do here? Control no monsters. All these guys are fiend. Activate one of these effects. Add one of your banished Infernoid monsters to your hand. Special summon Infernoids from your hand. Okay, that is pretty cool. But all right. I mean, at the very least, I'm pretty sure we could just bring this down to 2. Because I can't see us wanting to go first or second, seeing this card in our hand. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. But that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking about that. Oh, that trap you took out? Okay, see? Look at that. See? I mean, I'm already way ahead of you here, or you're already ahead of me. I'd probably look at that. I'd probably do something like that. again, I do like the Diabell Star for all the stuff that you're running here. There's a lot of stuff. Sometimes you even get this off of Diabell Star to break boards. This is really good. She's just a good card because, again, you're running the Magician of Dark Destruction to get an additional Gaze of Timaeus to go into Dark Dragoon. That package is solid. So why not run 3 of her? So definitely run 3 of her. I would do that. I would, yeah, definitely make your deck list look something like this. And since you do have a lot of fire, another card to consider too is Salamangreat. I mean, I see you're running this. There's 2 cards I want to have you just consider. You don't have to run them. Is either Raging Phoenix. I think Raging Phoenix is better than Ambler Whale. And Sunlight Wolf is also good to go into off Promethean Princess if you're doing more summons, because all you have to do is once you go into this guy, anytime you special summon something to this guy's position, you get to add a fire back to your hand. And sometimes that's even adding this guy, add an Ash back, or you can add your Poplar back, and now that it got added to your hand, you get to special summon it. So there's a lot of cool things you could do with Sunlight Wolf. Don't sleep on Sunlight Wolf. But that will beef up your extra deck here a lot. You've got some decisions to make. I've got you some more options here, right? I'm giving you this as an option. This is an option. This is a recovery option. I do think Raging Phoenix is better than Ambler Whale. Ambler Whale is good if you were playing WP Fancy Ball. If you were playing that WP Fancy Ball, it would be good because he's a Link 3. And then he's like, hey man, if a Link 3, if I'm destroyed, right, you can destroy with Promethean Princess, you can get your WP Fancy Ball back, which is pretty cool. So that's just something to consider. If you're using Ambler Whale, I would use WP Fancy Ball, but if not, I would just get rid of them. I do like Raging Phoenix better. It helps you with the crackback OTKOs better. That's just from what I've seen, what I know. So just some cool stuff there. Yeah, I know he's hoping to draw copies and dump the double, but with that happens, look, if I put in the 3 copies of Void Feast, I'm telling you right now, and the math won't make a fool out of me for this one, he's not going to see more than 2 Void cards in the same hand. Look, like, because it's got to be a Void spell and trap. So let's just wait till we hit the trap, right? Right here. Look, it's a wasted card. He doesn't have the Void spell trap. He's got to go through the motions to get it. And if he's going second, it's likely that he's not going to be able to go through those motions. Look, here it is. No Void trap. Here it is. No Void spell. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. Here it is. No Void spell or trap. You get the Void monsters, which might be able to get you to it. But again, I just don't know if I'm a fan of this, like having to get it naturally. So I would definitely cut this down to 2 or 1. Again, I don't know the value of it, but I guess you could search it if you have one or the other. You know what I'm saying? Definitely, that's fine. But I don't think we want to keep that at 3. That seems kind of nuts. Maybe 2, the maximum, but yeah, no more than that. Anyways, yeah, this deck looks pretty cool. I do like it. I do, you know, I saw what it could do. I did think the Snake Eyes, the replay you showed me, the Snake Eyes did a lot of the heavy lifting. Which was really cool because that's a good side stuff, right? You know, a good side piece. I'm a big fan of all the Snake Eyes stuff and all the things Snake Eyes can do. I'm not a fan of these cards, the White Forest, if I'm being honest here. If you control a fiend, illusion, or spellcaster monster, you get to special summon one of them from your hand. So this is a 3-card combo, right? 3-card combo, or you have to do a fusion summon, which is pretty rare too. It's a 3-card combo and it's not happening. So let's take a look at why I don't like it again. Now we're going to focus on this card and why I don't like it, why I'm going to cut it. So we're going to look at Sinful Spoils of White Forest. Right? It's just not there. Look at White Forest is here. Nothing. Bomb. All right, let's look at it again. Here it is. All right, so you're going to special summon one of them. And then, okay, it works for this one because then these are fiends. So 1 for 1, I guess. Let's see. All right, here it is here in your hand. You're stuck. You can't even control a monster, right? You can't do anything here. This is dead here. This is dead here. Look, the trap is bricking you up here. This is a complete brick hand. You've got no Azamine and stuff. You just completely bricked yourself with all these bricks. That's what I'm saying. Like, cut this out. Cut this out. These guys are bricking you up. I'm telling you, bricking you up. Just take it out. if anything, leave one copy of each if it's really benefiting you. But yeah, breaking you up, that's a 3-card combo you need, because you need the card in your hand, you need to be able to control a card, and then you need the card to special summon. A 3-card combo that's necessitated in a 60-card deck is really hard to do, unless your deck is purely made for such a 3-card combo. But we've got a bunch of hodgepodge cards here that all do different stuff. It's not really set up for that. So again, I would cut that out. Again, the 3 Fia Diabell is fine. That kind of gets you this. I would probably even make that a 2 of. Unless you really like seeing that and you really like doing that. I don't like cutting my life points in half that much to do all this stuff to go into that. But that one I'm going to leave to you. I'm going to leave that one up to you. Because I'm not so sure really about how much I like the Diabell Vengeance package or not. So I'm just going to leave that there like that. But yeah, this is pretty good deck. Let's go down to the let's get the PowerPoint up. Let's grade this thing. Let's grade this bad boy here. All right, let's go here. We've got Robin here. All right, we got Throbbin. Solid end board. I mean, Snake Eyes can always get you a solid end board on its own. The Infernoid stuff, I don't know what they do, so I'm looking at least a B+. I mean, I don't know what you could do, but I know Snake Eyes alone can put up a great end board. So Snake Eyes can give you. I know they're missing. So they got hit with, you know, no Apple, but I would probably give Snake Eyes alone gets the B, and I'm sure your Infernoids can do some stuff. Consistency. Again, I wasn't really unsure of what the. You know, I don't play Infernoids that much, so I can't really help you, but it looked pretty good, so I would say it's unknown. I would definitely thought that there's at least B potential there. There was some, I think there was a lot of, I saw a couple of things that was like, I don't really like that, you know, but I do think you can cut it down, maybe a B, maybe a B-. There's some stuff I didn't like. The board break potential is crazy there. Of course, you've got crazy board break potential. I definitely give that a B+ minimum. This guy breaks boards. If you put that Queen Azamina, Saint Azamina stuff, you got another line there. The Dark Magician line can help you break boards. He does help with end board stuff too. So that's why, yeah, you definitely got the board break potential there. The originality, again, I haven't seen Infernoids in like years. So combining them together, you get that. Hit them with an A, right? That's always going to catch your opponents off guard. And resilience, Snake Eyes always back, and I know Infernoids love to be in the graveyard. They get to do a lot of crazy stuff. So you got a good crack back. You're in the club grinding for sure. So definitely, we're gonna give you an A for resilience there. And yeah, that's how I'd give your deck report right here, Throbbin. So we're doing that there. So that's your grading system there. Yeah. All right. So let's go to the next person here. Let's continue here. Let's continue along the lines of what we're doing.
It's time to
All right. So that was Throbbin. Let's see. Who's next? I've got my boy. I've got Ryan and Moody Mod. So I know. Moody Mod was on Twitch. Yeah. Save and return. We'll save this. Let's see. Let me just make sure. Let me just see. Is Moody, you're still here? Oh, by the way, Twitch is giving you some really good advice. Backup Bentley is telling you spitting facts. By the way, giving you some good stuff here. All right, so we got Moody Mod here. So we're gonna do Moody Mod. Then we're doing Ryan Seacrest. So let's do that. So let's see Moody Mod. What's Moody Mod gonna do here for us? Yeah, Richard, take a look at that Twitch chat that's up. They're really coming up with some good advice for you there. They're spitting facts. All right, let's see. 465 796 662. All right. So we got Mikey here. Give Mikey an old follow. I don't know what he's on. He's showing me 3 hand traps, which is nice. You know what they say, a bird in the hand's better than 2 birds in the bush. Let's see what Moody Mod is cooking up on Twitch. Let's see. All right. Moody Mod. Nice. I love seeing Retaliating Sea. I really do this. I do love this field spell music. Hitting you with the Future Silence. You're gonna hit it with the Wallows. There we go. I think he could play around. I think he could play around that though. Let's see, because that's a normal summon. This gets a card to his hand. That's gonna be able to get a card. That's gonna be able to get a card from his hand too. Yeah, see, he gets a special summon that. That's gonna get another card from the hand. He might be able to play around your Fuwalos quite nicely there. I would kind of hold your Fuwaloses, just in case, until there's a card that special summons from the deck. Because you might have just wasted the Fuwalos, turned on like a thrust. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he might play around this. Let's see. Look, he's gonna set 2. Yeah, he's playing around it, and you kind of just, you know, made him do that. So, and he's going into Dark Destruction. Okay, you will get 1 draw here. Oh gosh, what a draw to draw into too. Gonna go into Gaze of Tamias. Tamias gonna get this. He's gonna set that. Really good idea by him. Now, here's what I would do here. This is very interesting because you know that this guy is gonna special summon a card, right? I don't think you use Maxi here because I think he's just getting 1 draw, maybe. Yeah, I think just because you don't have a good hand, I think I would trigger it off of his thing because he should probably do it right now. What a good top deck! You needed that normal summon, by the way. You're gonna go right into Mitsurugi here. He's gonna you put it in the imperm column, but that's kind of funny because you're not really gonna use that anyways. He's gonna hit you with this. Now you should combo Maxi here, Retaliating C. I'm sorry. Yeah, first, then hit him with the Maxi. Perfect combination there. That's the perfect thing that you want to do. Yeah, anytime, Richard, man. Anytime, man. Thank you, by the way, for, again, supporting the channel. We just got the new apartment here, so that helps a lot. My rent went up a little bit, so definitely helps out. All right, what are we going to go into here? Mitsurugi going to go in here. The Allure package, nice. Okay, Allure. We're using Allure to break boards now. Gonna go into what? Now my interest has peaked with the Allure pack. Oh, we're going to Rataraptor. Okay, now my interest suddenly got concerned. I got concerned because normally that means you're probably running like a Kali Yuga package. Yeah, I knew it, you dirty dog, you. Once I saw that, yeah, I'm like, yeah, he's playing Kali Yuga. Yeah, it's a Kali Yuga package. So my interest was peaked, but now I'm scared. All right, it's fine. You can do that. Now this guy gets to come back, bring that card back to the hand, special summon this. Now this guy can go again, send that. I like nice little synergistic combo here. Allure Queen's gonna activate, gonna send that down, gonna get another Allure Queen. Spend 2 Allure Queen, special summon 1, get rid of the other, and then you could change your name to anything you want it to be by equipping it. You're gonna change your name back to Allure Queen, special summon the card. Now you've got 2 level 7s out on the board. You can go into an XZ's level 7 here. We're gonna go into Arsenal Falcon. You're desperately trying to get to the Kali Yuga any way you can. It's gonna go here into Raiders Knight. Raiders Knight's gonna get you what you need here. Gonna get you that that rank up card, I believe. Oh no, we're going to the Arc Rebellion Dragon. This is the OTK card. Oh my gosh, that guy comes out of nowhere. Yeah, that was the OTK card. Oh my gosh, yeah. That's what I love about this deck. So going first, you like to go into your Kali Yuga play. Going second, you pivot into that Dark Rebellion OTK, which is really nice. So I do love the consistency there. So already I can tell you, I love the fact that you're doing that. So let's see. I really want to look at this deck. This is really good, Moody Mod. Again, let me see. Oh, BBGH is here. How's it going? Let's see. All right. Let me just look at it. Let's take a look, peek a little gander at what we're cooking with here. So we've got a lot of hand traps, which is fine if you're a 1-card combo deck. I'm not a fan of hand traps, but if you're a 1-card combo deck, that's perfectly fine to play hand traps. Now there's a lot of cards that you have that facilitate 1-card combos, and again, the Allure packages here. You did what I did last time. Remember, I believe we looked at this and I told you bring it to 2, bring that to 1. And look at that, it's perfectly there now. Those numbers are there perfectly, because that's kind of like how I would run it. Because yeah, you didn't need all of those guys clogging you up, and you've got exactly what you need. You did exactly what you had to do. It got you exactly there, and you didn't dupe up. I think that was perfectly done, because I remember seeing this deck now. It's all coming back to me now. This is really good. It's Blackwing, but it's also he's saying we've got another Blackwing player here in the chat that can give us some advice here too on the Blackwing stuff. So we're definitely going to listen to what Kurohachi has to say here as well. Kurohachi, Moody Mod is from Twitch, so take a look at the Twitch chat. Take a look to see what Moody Mod says. You guys can have a nice little dialogue too, while I just also just yap to myself here. Because I'm going to yap about let's talk about the Habakuri line, because you did lose one copy of that, but it shouldn't be too bad, because instead, again, you're running 2 prayers, which is really good for consistency. You've got your 2 prayers, you've got 1 Saji, you've got kind of everything you need to do. I do remember this deck. I love how consistent it was. You cut everything down to what it needed to be. You're only running, look, is this just 1? Are you just running 1 playset? That's phenomenal. That's phenomenal for consistency. You're running 1 place. Oh no, 2 playsets, and it's Ash Blossom. Okay, so you're running 2 playsets. Oh, 3 playsets of because Fuwalos. Okay, but I love seeing low playsets, because that means your when you do a 5-card hand, right? Every card's gonna be unique. Every card's gonna be unique. Oh, and now I shot myself in the foot right there. But that's so rare to hit. Every card is going to be unique, and you hit yourself in the foot again. That's crazy. But yeah, no, because when you have more than 7 playsets, it says 1 out of every 3 hands you turned your 5-card hand into a 4-card hand. By leaving yourself with just 3 playsets, you're giving yourself unique hands every single time, right? And even in the times that you do hit, right, you're going to draw an extra card, and those extra cards are also going to be safe too. So like, look at that. I'm even making this 6 cards, and we're not drawing any, or everything's being unique here. Unique. All right, here we go. We hit a second Ash Blossom. That could be even fine against Draco Tail if we did that first. But yeah, that's what I like to see. I do like to see this. Your consistency here is really good. It's off the charts, if I remember this correctly. This is just such a consistent deck, because you have so many good starters here, so many things that can do stuff. You don't run too many normal summons either. Again, a lot of these are 1-card starters, so you just back everything up with the hand traps, and you're not running that many hand traps that you don't need. Like, it's such a good deck. Like, oh, you don't think his deck is that much different than yours? Okay, good. Yeah, no, we're learning here. And then these guys called by his crossouts. So this is just really good deck building. Moody Mod. I do believe I looked at this last time. This is like you just came in for a checkup, really. And you know, I'm just the doctors come to say like, yeah, man, this deck's looking healthy. I forget what this card does, so I'm just gonna read this. Okay, yeah, I'm crazy. All right. Yeah, this deck is great. Like I mean, I could count your garnets. Maybe you've got 1 garnet, right? 2 garnets, right? Night Sword Serpent's a garnet. We don't really want to draw that. 2 garnets. That's fine. I guess you could consider these garnets because you want to get this, so 3, 4, 5. But that comes with the territory of a lore package. So the only thing is, maybe, you know, we are running some garnets here, but that's fine. That's fine, because everything else has a purpose and they do something on their own. Oh, I do guess the rank up spell's a garnet too. So maybe that's the only thing I will say is you do have a lot of garnets in this deck. This is a garnet heavy deck. But you're over 40 cards, which is actually kind of good to bury some garnets, so I don't mind that you're over 40. Normally, I like 1-card combos to be 40 cards, but if you're running such a good amount of garnets and then you back it up with more consistency, I don't mind it. I think that's good. So I think the only problem this deck has is its garnets. And I know going first, we saw that you like to make the Kali Yuga stuff. Going second, you've got your Arc Rebellion, which we just saw. You detach, this thing gets a crazy attack, and then you get to negate everything, and then you only get to attack with this guy. So I think actually the other guy might have lived. I think he resigned a little early because you only get 1 attack, but that's kind of funny. But anyways, really good deck. So you got OTK stuff, you got stuff that you could work going second, something to do going first. You've got ways to get, you know, towers and do stuff. It's you've got like you kind of you're hitting all the axis here, and this is really good. This is an example of a deck that I think is really good, really works, Moody. I just think that the only problem with this deck is maybe there's too many garnets, but I think it comes with the territory. Like if you want to run, if you want to play the Kali Yuga, you kind of got to pay the Piper, and you got to pay for like the 3 garnets here for the Kali Yuga, and I think that's a fine trade. I think that's fine. I think that's really what we're doing here. I don't think there's really much to say other than, you know, I love this deck. This is just a deck I love. It's a hand trap deck that I love. The only thing I would do is maybe change that to 2 and put in one of these instead to 1, right? Do a 2-1. So now you don't see double Fualos. You can see one of these and one of these. Pirelli is really good to see, especially since everybody and their mom's playing Vanquish Soul K9. So this card is pretty good against that. You trade off with it. You know what I'm saying? And you saw how a lot of people even running that Gold Sark package now, or the Shining Sark package. So you get a lot of draws off of that. So maybe just do a 2-1 there. I wouldn't even change that. I'd change much here. There's not much I would change. Really, really good stuff here. Everything's good here. Yeah, pretty good stuff. Pretty good stuff. I got nothing else to say. I would just be stroking you too much. You know what I'm saying? They say what they say. They say I'm glazing, right? Yeah, I'd just be glazing you. So we're just gonna go right to the grading report here. Let's go right to the grade. Let's put Moody here. Alright, we got Moody Mod. Alright, Moody Mod. Your end board, you do the Kali Yuga going first. That's so deadly. I don't think I think that's so hard to break. It's got to be an A. I mean, the Kali Yuga has its own carries. So as long as you end and are able to get to your Kali Yuga, which I think like 9 out of 10 times you can, you're good. Your consistency is perfectly consistent. I love your consistency. You're getting an A- though, or even like a B+. The only reason why I'm giving you not an A is because you are running those 5 garnets. You do have a lot of garnets, and so even though your hands are unique, they're unique, but probably one of them is going to be a garnet every once in a while on top of that. So you do lose a little bit of points. Maybe an A-. I'd say you'd get a 90. You know what I'm saying? Like you'd get the lowest of the A-, like because it's right there. Yeah, your board break potential's there. I love it. Sometimes the Allure of Darkness stuff can hurt you. You know what I'm saying? They're kind of, you go negative twice, so that does kind of hurt you there. I think you're going first is a lot stronger than going second. You do run the Dark Rebellion stuff, which is really good, but sometimes it's really hard getting to that. I know you did run. Let me just take a look here. I just want more time because I know you do have the the Mitsurugi stuff there. So that actually helps your board break potential a lot. So yeah, that's also going to be like an A-. Like it depends on if you get the Mitsurugi or not. It's also like an A-. Really good there. Originality, I think it's a really original deck. I groan though when I see the Kali Yuga coming. So the B+. Gotta give the B+ there. But no, that's just me being salty. Kali Yuga, that's probably you probably get an A for originality, if I have to say so myself. The thing is, I don't know how much resilience this deck has. I think when I'm looking at this deck here, what am I seeing? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm saying if you get stopped, if they break your Kali Yuga board, I don't think you have much of a crackback, and I don't think you've got much besides maybe like some Mitsurugi stuff. But again, you're not even running that many prayers and stuff, so I don't think you have much of a crackback at all. I think you're your duels are always over by turn 3 maximum, so your resilience has to be a C. You know what I'm saying? There is a little bit of crackback potential with some things, right? Maybe you could shuffle Baron back, and then there's also like a little couple of things, right? You can get your towers out, so maybe I'll give you maybe like a C+ if you can get the towers out and some stuff. But yeah, I don't see like if they break the board, you cracking back, like how you recover from it that much. So probably a C plus. You know what I'm saying? I'd probably give that. I think that's probably the worst part of your deck is probably the resilience factor to this. But everything else is solid. This is a solid deck. I think, and you know, Yu-Gi-Oh's a 3-game thing. That's all you really need there. But yeah, let's see who's next here. That was a really good deck, Moody Mod. Again, I'm very happy. If you knew how to use Sneaky C, you'll try it as well. Yeah, Sneaky C is a great card. Sneaky C is phenomenal. I like it, but I'm fine with you not playing it with Maxi there. That's fine. No, you're not after Moody. I have a list here. It's Ryan. Ryan's next. Ryan's been next for a while. I have a whole list. I've got a list of names, and I'm checking it twice, and I'm finding out who's naughty or nice. Ryan Seacrest, are you here? Ryan's up next. Ryan ST5000. Let's see. Ryan, you here? Let's see, because you're next. Let's see if Ryan's here. If he doesn't respond, I'm gonna go to the next person, which would be Idol. Or no, I'm sorry, King of Games is next after Ryan. So King of Games, are you here, by the way? Is King of Games here? Because I'm not gonna review someone's deck if they're not here. You know what I'm saying? Like they went in for the, like, put me in on the list, and then they go into the, void. All right, going once for Ryan. Going twice. When is Lawless? Alright, Idle Business Agency is still here. That's good. So, yeah, you're after... If Ryan and King of Games don't say anything. King of Games, are you here? King of Games is here. Alright, so we're gonna skip Ryan. Because I think he's not here anymore. And we're gonna go now to True King of Games. So you don't want to lose your spot. All right, True King of Games. All right, so we've got Idol and True King of Games. So we're gonna do True King of Games then Idol, and unless Ryan somehow finds his way back from the bathroom or something. All right. AS return. The True King of Games returns. Alright. Oh, we've got the whale up in here. We already know we're gonna see some erratic beast stuff. Ranked recess, so yeah, the replay's not crazy, BBGH. Alright, we'll see. We'll get to... Oh, I love Lava Golem already. I love that for breaking boards. Really good stuff, so I'm already liking what you got here. This guy's going first, gonna go into K9 stuff, so you're against the meta deck. Always good to see how decks perform against the meta. Razel got a bit hurt since they lost Cross, though. I really don't like how they lost Cross. It really hurts me that Cross has been banned. But let's see how you make use of it, right? There's still a lot of rank 4 stuff. You got a lot of rank 4 you could do. The Anamata stuff is all ranked 4. The Herald Beast stuff is ranked 4. So let's see what you do and how you do it. Alright, he's gonna go into the Sky Blaster here. Gonna be able to turn something face down. Yeah, no problem, Richard. You can save it for next time. Thank you. I'll make sure I always get you. You always help us out. This guy's going also into the Punk stuff, too. So he's transitioning into Punk. That's nice. So he wanted to isolate his plays with the K9 first. Basically, kind of protect himself from the hand traps. Goes into Psychic and Punisher, which is a really good board. Not only is a board breaker, but it's also with towers, which really just... now you have to get underneath the life points to get rid of the towers. Funny enough, Lava Golem is here to save the day on that towers, because I don't know how... you have to play really strong to get rid of this. Oh boy. Let's see. Jam. Oh gosh, now he's going into that psychic stuff. What's going on here? All right, he's gonna go into Jam. Jam Fever. Oh boy, now we're going to Psychic Sorceress. This is what I'm talking about. Now he's gonna set the psychic stuff. Oh, here comes Teleport Fusion. That guy does that. And 4 face down. Wow. Okay, hold on, ladies and gentlemen. We gotta look at this. This guy's got a lot of interaction here. He's got Psychic and Punisher, which is just pretty much deadly. Deadly Towers. He's got Jam Fever, which can do detach a card, negate the activation of a monster and destroy it, right? If another monster effect is activated. He's got more than enough level 3 psychics, so that's pretty deadly there. What is the Canine Ripper, which will stop a hand from a hand trap or a card being activated in the hand, which is pretty deadly. He's got Flip You Face Down, and then plus this card's gonna probably interact with the fusion somehow and fuse into something deadly, which is gonna go into like the, I think it's like PK Blaster the second or something, Mach 2. And then who knows what these 3 cards are going to do. What are you going to do? What are you even a Lava Golem here? If I was in your shoes, I think I have to Lava Golem maybe the monster and Ripper. I probably get rid of these 2. Oh, I don't know, but let's see what you do. I'm going with these 2 in the middle here. Oh, evenly matched changes everything, because now that's a deadly card. Now maybe I get rid of Psychic and Punisher and Jam Fever. No, Psychic and... Oh, man. Yeah, Psychic and Punisher and Jam Fever, I think. And I think I let them choose. Let's see now, because evenly matched changes the game here. You go right to the battle phase. Oh, you're not even using the Lava Golem. Yeah, he didn't have any negates, so yeah, what am I talking about? What I would do? Yeah. Wow. But he does get to keep his Psychic and Punisher, though, which is why I think maybe I still would have Lava Golemed that, because that's kind of deadly to leave yourself an enemy with a Psychic and Punisher. But okay, let's see what you do here, though. Wow, he's gonna Ash Blossom you. that was probably one of the deadliest evenly matched I've seen in Yu-Gi-Oh. You've got rid of 10 cards. I think it's 10 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, there's 10 face down cards. Like, that's insane to me. That's insane. You're getting rid of the Lava Golem. You have a way that you say that you're gonna get rid of this guy. I'm very interested to see how you're getting rid of him. That's a lot of confidence to get rid of your Lava Golem there. Oh no. Oh gosh. And now he's hitting you with this. Yeah, now I don't know what you're gonna do. Right, I definitely don't want to end my turn giving him all these plays. Oh boy, this is gonna be deadly here. How do you get out of this predicament? I mean, even though he had 10 cards, he's still now going to be drawing off of Max C. He's going to be drawing off of Max C. You're going to go into Flame Banshee. That's going to get you a Pyro card. Okay. Gonna take these 2. What's he gonna go into next? He going into Jack probably. Yeah, Jax is here. That's gonna be able to pop a card. Pop your Flame Banshee. Yep, you can't even detach now. That does let your Gaga Knight's coming out here. He's going Lady Gaga. You're gonna change the battle position. Yep. Okay. Gonna go into Galaxy Photon Dragon. Okay. Giving him a lot of cards. But you know what? That's not as bad as a lot of people would seem. Because he did so much stuff and did all of his end board, I have to think that there's not much left of a crackback that he could do. He's got his real boss monster out anyways. So, like, the cards that he's drawing here are all superfluous. They're probably, like, maybe some of them are hand traps, though. That's kind of what you got to worry about. Maybe he draws into, like, a Droll and Lockbird. It's kind of like what you really got to worry about. You really got to set yourself up some protection for the Psychic and Punisher, really. Because you don't want him to see him lower his life points so much that he OTKs you. Alright, we're gonna go now into Fishborg Harpooner. What is going on here? Getting rid of the Herald card. Look at that. So we're gonna have to review the Herald stuff to see if the Herald can even do anything. Because that was just kind of like a soft Garnet. What? I'm gonna go into Duo Drive here. Duo Drive's now gonna activate. Getting you EXT and Sword. EXT is gonna send Heraldry. Okay, that's gonna send your 2 Herald cards. That's pretty good. because now you get the whale. That's a nice, like, little bonus there. Now you get to summon the whale, get rid of Harpooner. Whale comes, you get to get rid of this, and now you get to get that card back, actually. The card that I was just making fun of, you get to get 2 of them. And you can actually use both of those. That's pretty cool. Detonator is here, out on the field. You're putting all of these into attack position, which I do. I admire the bravery against the Psychic and Punisher. I wouldn't be putting anything in attack mode. But let's see, maybe you know something I don't. I'm very scared of this. I don't know how you get rid of this. You're like Detonator is cool and all. Blast Dragon, now you're starting to put some stuff in defense position, but I don't know if it's gonna be enough because you did put a guy in attack position. Gonna get this, get that. You already used your battle phase. Despite this, what is this Ragnarok doing? He's quick effect, detach a card from here. Target attack position your opponent controls, whose attack is different, destroy it, then draw a card. Okay, so you have an out to this if he pumped it up and like that. No, you're immediately getting rid of it. I don't know how you're gonna out this Psychic and Punisher. What are you gonna do? What is this? Oh, you wanted me to look at the replay versus Yummy. I'm sorry. Well, you know what? I'm too invested into this one, True King of Game. I'm heavily invested in this. Oh, you decked them out. You decked them out. I didn't even realize. That that's what you were trying to do. Oh, I wasn't even paying attention to that. I was like, how are you gonna win this? How are you gonna win this? How are you gonna win this? You won by decking him out. Oh my gosh, that's insane, King of Games. You really are the King of Games. Because I'm like every time I thought you had an answer, and I'm like, I can only see you doing that. That's the answer if you do something like this or that. Like, and then you got rid of your own answers. Like, you got rid of your Lava Golem. You got rid of, like, the guy, the Ragnarok guy. That was actually a crazy duel. Anyways, Evenly Matched is really, really good this format, by the way, guys. It is a really good board breaker, this format. And right there, he showed you. Anyways, he wanted to look at the replay versus Yummy. So let's take a look. I'm sorry, you did mention that before. But you know what? We got that battle was so good. That one was so good. Yeah, I'm down to look at your next replay because that was a feast. You just filled me up with goody goodness. That was some outside the box thinking here. All right, we're going second again against Yummy. All right, and well, man, this deck is called Yummy, but that last duel was delicious. Oh, you were hinting at the deck out earlier. Oh, see, I wasn't even paying attention. I wasn't. I was just too focused, and I was locked in on that duel. I was locked in. Cups the Yummy way. Gonna get a Yummy stuff. Yummy in my tummy. Gonna get rid of the Yummy stuff. Yummy coming down. Yummy cup up, cup down. Two kittens, 1 cup. Gonna go into Metal Marcher. Metal Marcher is gonna go set this guy up here. Boop, bop, boop. Go into Herald of Arclight. Herald of Arclight is gonna floodgate you and be an Omnigate. Really annoying. Gonna set up this stuff here. Gonna set up this. Bop, boop, bop. Gonna go into Yummy way. Gonna get more Yummy stuff. Yummy in my tummy. Gonna get Cupsy. Lollipop here. Lollipop. Lollipop. Gonna go into Sprite Elf. Sprite Elf gonna go into Masquerena. Here we go. End phase. Alright. And he leaves himself no card in hands, which is really good because that's what you should do. Because everybody's running K9, make sure that you always end your turn with less than 2 cards in your hand. So either end your turn with 1 or none. And so he's playing around K9 with this 2. So we've got a very competent opponent here, running his K, like he knows what he's doing. All right, and a good typical end board here. All right, ooh, we got Small World here. What are we gonna Small World into? Gonna use this, gonna show the Sanctuary, and get the Lava Golem, baby. This guy's making cameo appearances left and right. He's he's scared. He saw Lava Golem, he's panicking. Straight panicking. When you show him the Lava Golem, I wish, you know how there's a camera on my face? I wish it could turn and the opponent. I wish I could see what the opponent looks like and see his face. The OS moment when he sees you get Lava Golem. Right? Because now you get rid of, boom, hit him with the Lava Golem right to the face. Bonfire activated. He's gonna get rid of his 2 guys, get 2 Yummies back at least. To try to do some stuff here. Here comes EXT. Funny enough, he did not bring back his Snatchy. I don't know why he didn't bring a Snatchy back here. Anyways, oh, gonna send this guy to the graveyard to destroy a face down. Nice little play there by you. He's gonna now do Lollipop. Well, here we go. Now he's gonna get Snatchy. He's gonna have to use Yummy Surprise now. He's going to special summon a Yummy from the graveyard. That's probably going to be... Oh, there's Marshmallow. So now here comes the Link one. Here comes Snatchy, and here comes the other thing. He's full of Yummies now. And here you go. Now you've got Sword. Snatchy's going to activate here to Synchro, and then he's going to chain block with this and do some Cookie. Cookie's going to give you a little Cookie Cutter. Going to target you to destroy you. Nice. Yeah, so destroying you here. Snatchy, now we're going from Polnay-Mignon to the amusement park thing. That lets you destroy something as soon as he synchros. Now he's going to destroy you. He's also going to hit you with Songs of the Dominator. Nice. Nicely done here. Onomatopoeia. Going to get the Onomatopera. Automata pickup. Getting that. Now you get to get 2 Automata cards. Do-Do-Do being one of the deadliest cards, because that's basically circular. And Heroic Beast actually doing a lot of cool stuff. Being really consistent for you. I really like how you've been using EXT. Your EXT usage has been really on point. You've sent Val on, which is really good, to destroy a back row. You've been sending, like, people weren't even playing this until K9 came out, and then now people are like, oh, you know what, that was a really good card to use. And yeah, so really good card. And let's see now what's going on here. We go into Yummy Way. This lets him pop a card. He's gonna chain link once, flip 2 of your guys face down, and pop the other. Okay. Wow, he's really giving you a hard run for your money, but man, you're just extending. Oh my gosh, you're like a person that's in a long distance relationship. You're really extending and making this work. I don't know how many extenders you've had. Your arm is longer than Dalsim. You're Mr. Fantastic right now with how much extensions you've got going on. Oh my gosh. You're like a person getting a wig, and you're able to flip him back face up somehow. I didn't really see how that happened, but whatever. We get to Bandit Keith here and flip this guy face up and go into Photon Dragon again. This guy's now gonna let you get your Galaxy card here. Now you're gonna add a Primal. What is going on, baby? This is crazy. The gas that this deck has is insane. And this is what I'm talking about. I love this. This is like one of those no hand trap, all gas decks. And you use like the Lava Golem stuff perfectly. And I love seeing these all gassy decks go off, man. Get yourself a South and Tachyon here. You're going to show probably 7-star thing. Get your Asteropia. That's going to be able to special summon himself here now. And yeah, because this is nuts. You're gonna get Unbreakable XZ's Barrier. That's pretty cool. Okay, wasn't expecting that to come out of nowhere, but alright. Now we go into Duo Drive. After all of that, we finally get to go into Duo Drive. By the way, we're on like summon number 9 here, and we still haven't even started really breaking the board, but this is pretty cool. Now he's gonna snatch and go into what? Which I don't even know which one is left over. I think is it Yummy Way or something like that? Yeah, Yummy Way. Cupsy Yummy Way is the last one. This is crazy. You get 2 more Rise Eels here. Now he's going to be able to get 2 Yummies and discard 1. He's going to try to... He's basically conceding, like, all right, I got to get you on the crackback here. There's not really much you can do now. He kind of ran out of options. Okay, I'm going to take these 2. What are you going to go into now, man? You can go into, like, my neighbor at this point. Gonna go into Detonator, of course. Gonna detonate. What are we gonna detonate? This is crazy. This is crazy. No. I don't care if this is the second time I'm seeing it. This is still unique to us. Because this is some crazy. You're using the heraldic stuff here. The heraldic stuff. Yeah, this is a tongue twister. Gonna go into the Ragnarika stuff. Now this guy, we know what he does. If you got something a different attack with defense, you get to change the stuff. And instead of now winning by deck out, you're gonna win by doing something else here. Because you're still in the main phase 1. This is kind of crazy how much summoning you're doing. What is going on? You're popping, you're dropping, you're stopping. What is going on? Okay. You just keep going. You're like the Energizer Bunny. At least I think he survives this somehow, just because of all the pure defense monster he has. Wow, a good... Oh, no, he doesn't survive this. He's 100 life points short. Oh. Kill him. What the heck? And then, yeah, let me just pause that. Wow. And you did this without cross? Without, like, this is just making Like, these, just make sure these two decks are the same. Yeah. This is what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen, right? So, and I've been trying to shout this from the rooftops for years. When you're running a 2-card combo deck or higher, you do not want to use hand traps. You want to use high impact board breakers. And we saw from this match, from the 2 matches, one, his evenly match was an extreme, like these high impact 1-card combo board breakers, or, right, because you need, realistically, you need 2 or more hand traps to meaningfully end a modern turn, right? So if you're not a 1-card combo deck and you're a 2-card combo deck, you kind of have to flip it. Your gas is now all in your engine, and your 1-card combos are your board breakers. So that's how you have to do it. If you're deck building, wow, this is exactly what you have to do, ladies and gentlemen. And he's got 1 lava golem, but it's searchable off of his small worlds. He's got small worlds into it. He's probably can send Tachyon into it, I bet, or something. Like, he could probably get it off of, right? You could probably look at you the wrong way and get his lava golem if he wants. This is crazy. He's probably got multiple ways to get into it that I don't even know of. But yeah, he's really using the Herald cards really nicely here. The heraldic stuff here, and then his Dodo warrior is just putting in a lot of work. He's a rank 4 deck, and he does it. It's not even, I wouldn't even call this Ryzeal. A lot of people call it Ryzeal. It was just rank 4, really good play, like just able to just board break, create a solid end board. Yeah, he had this and that, but he's got like stuff that he's sending, right? He could send off of EXT, he could send Aggregator, he could send this guy to destroy a card that's face down, and it's just really well set up what he's doing. Or he could send the Herald card, which now, you know, when this card is sent to the graveyard, right? If this card's sent, you get to send 2 heraldic beast monsters from the deck to the graveyard. So, and then that turns on these cards too. So really interesting stuff here. How it's all connected, very interconnected deck that's so finely tuned. This deck is something, man. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that. This deck is something. Like, maybe these are your 2 garnets. These are garnets because you kind of need that other stuff to happen. Other than that, I mean, these are garnets going first, but they're amazing board breakers going second. They're exactly what you need. You're not playing too many. This is perfect. This is a phenomenal deck. Phenomenal deck. What does this card do? I didn't get to see what it was going to do. You searched it with Astraltopia. When this spell card or monster effect is activated while you control an XYZ, negate the activation, then destroy 1 card on the field. Okay, nice. Yep. So just basically negate. Then you could banish this, target a monster you control, attach a light utopic guy to it. Okay. And so you can attach this guy back to it, right? Or no, do you not want to do that? A utopic monster. You can attach this guy to it. Oh, he doesn't have a graveyard effect. Some of them do. There's actually a really cool Karibo card. You could play Astral Karibo, right? This is probably the only, like, your deck is so consistent. By the way, this is probably the only thing I could think of in my head right now is you play 1 copy of this guy, right? You might be like, what is this guy gonna do? You just reveal a number Xyz monster in your extra deck, which you already have, right? You've got number 103, Ragnazaro. So you just basically reveal this guy, right? Reveal him. And then you get to special summon this guy. And his level becomes 4, right? Because it comes that monster's rank. Now, right, because he's Astral, you can't summon except number XZs. So you just got to make sure that you go into like a numbers XZs. You like to go into this guy anyways, what I've seen. So that's fine. When you want to go into this guy, that's when you do this part of the combo. So that's fine. Don't be worried about this. But here's what's really cool. A number monster that is summoned using it, this gets this effect as material. It can't be destroyed by your opponent's card or effects. So what's really cool is, since you're using this card right here, you can attach a light Utopia or Utopic. I guess it's not considered Utopic. I was thinking this was considered Utopic. But this is just, I guess, another way to get a level 4. Maybe not. never mind. I was thinking something cool was gonna happen. I had something in my brain. But you know what? Now that I think about it, it's not that good. So just ignore that. I'm gonna neuralize you. Forget that. But that is another cool way to get a level 4 extender, I guess, if you really need one. If you want to go into your number card. But forget about that. Never mind. I thought I was onto something. My brain had a brain blast, but it was a light utopia or utopic. For some reason, I thought it was light astral, which that thing was. But anyways, Omni Negate, really good there. Really good stuff. I thought you were gonna get that astral thing back. But it gets you utopic card. Anyways, so this deck is phenomenal. I really like it. This guy can go into anything. This guy does everything and then some. The Rizio cards are always solid. Yeah, some of these need a little help, but you've got more than enough 2-card combos. You've got your Whale and your Leo, but you know to get rid of, if you're going first, you're going to use this guy now to pitch it. Really, really good stuff. You are running 2 of these, so you could search one in case you had one. Like I saw the first replay, you pitched it. The Protector of the Sanctuary is pretty cool. I know you could probably get that out whenever you need. Really, really good stuff. Plus, it's your bridge. So you can always just normal summon it if needed. Like, really good normal summon Floodgate if you got everything you wanted going first. This is really, really good. I want to see what your end board is going first. I'm guessing it's Detonator. Like, is this so what I need to know is this a dedicated going second deck? Or, like, what's your end board when you're going first? Because your end board going first, none of these are really crazy. A lot of these just break boards. You have such good board breakers. Like maybe you have, like, you end on a Giant Hand, a Detonator, and the Valon. No, you send Valon. Like, yeah, you probably do some of that thing. Oh, give me 1 second. I gotta take this phone. But yeah, no, I would say, I give this deck here, all ace, all straight ace. This was King of Games. Nah, King of Games. Let's give this, end board gets an A. The end board, the only thing is I'm not really sold on the end board. I don't really know what it is. The end board's probably a B, right? Like I didn't look anything crazy. Your consistency is out of this world. You get an A-. There's probably like 1 or 2 things I didn't see. Your board break potential is insane. Give that an A. Originality, I love how you made the Heraldic Beast worse, an A. I actually don't know how much resilience you have, like how much crackback potential you have. I think maybe that might be the only issue here. So if I'm gonna do something here, to show you my screen here, I'm grading you here. Your resilience, I'll probably give that a C+. Because I can't really see you coming back if they crack your board like a second time. There's not really much, so you pretty much got almost straight A's across the board. Maybe the end board could be a bit better than I'm picturing, so maybe it could be something like this. But this is just what I have for you. Give me 1 second. I've got to go real quick to the bathroom.
It's time to
right. Next was gonna be Idol. Well, Idol, I have to apologize. I'm putting you on a special like hot streak here. I actually have to run. One of my friends needs help, so he gave me a call. He needs some help. He needs some help moving some stuff. So I know how it is because I just moved myself. So you know, and he helped me move. So it's kind of like, you know, you got to do him a favor. So I got to end the stream. We're ending the stream here. I would love to do more deck doctoring tips, but what we got to do, because you got to, you know, someone scratches your back, you got to scratch theirs. So really appreciate this. So I'm gonna call the stream here. A friend of mine needs some help, so gonna help him out. But really appreciate all you guys coming in. We'll do some more deck doctor next Wednesday. A couple of you guys I didn't get to again. Idol, Lissalian, Lifesteal, BBGH. I feel bad couldn't get to you guys, but I gotta help a friend out, so you know I gotta help. Really, friendship's the heart of the cards, so we're just gonna end it right there. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.